By now, I'm sure you've heard a fellow creator talk about how they posted something on YouTube Shorts, the video flopped. So what they did was deleted the video, re-uploaded it, and it actually ended up doing better. But I do want to warn you against this advice, and there's a very strong reason for that, because although it might get you a little bit more views the next time you upload it, this could actually be the thing that ends up demonetizing your YouTube channel, or even worse, getting your YouTube channel deleted. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know 4 other myths that are going around right now about YouTube Shorts that sound like things that could end up helping you in the short term, but in the long term, all these things are gonna destroy your channel, and I need to make sure that you're not making these mistakes because it's going to lead to a decreased amount of views and the amount of subscribers that you're getting over the long haul, and they could get you demonetized. In fact, this creator just went from making these mistakes to stop making them and gain over 30,000 subscribers in just a 30-day period. And this creator was able to do the same thing, except they gain over 50,000 subscribers. And the same thing can happen to you so long as you're not making the 4 mistakes that I'm gonna be sharing with you in this video. And like I said, these are things that are commonly going around that small channels wouldn't have known that they shouldn't be doing. So to answer the question of whether or not you should be deleting your content and re-uploading it, no. In fact, you should never do this because it could get you demonetized on YouTube because it's going to look like repetitive content to YouTube. In fact, I've seen so many small channels actually get removed because they keep doing this and YouTube looks at it as you abusing their features. In addition to that, you need to understand 99% of the views that you're going to get on YouTube are going to come outside of the first 24 hours of your video being uploaded. And if you're a small channel or you're posting about something that your audience wasn't immediately interested in, it could take some time for YouTube to actually find an audience for your content. In fact, I've been getting more and more views on Shorts every single day, but it took months for that to happen. And the same thing might happen to you. I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm saying that to encourage you, because had you been deleting your videos and re-uploading them, you would have done all this work just to have your channel deleted in the future, or you could have gotten demonetized in the future. So instead, what you should do is 1, leave those videos up. 2, if you've identified that topic and you still think that it's a good choice for you to create content on, well then you need to make sure that you create a new video for that. And you could create several different videos for the same topic so long as you change the hashtags you're using, the title you're using, the clips you're using, and the hook that you're using. All you have to do is change those things, create a new video, and it could actually increase the amount of views and the amount of subscribers that you get. But we can't stop there because you also need to be changing how long the video is. And I see so many small channels not understand that just a 3-second difference in how long your video could be the difference between you going viral on YouTube or your video flopping. Now, before I can share with you the perfect length to create your content, no matter what niche you're in, you need to make sure that you're not making mistake number 2, which is going to be using the wrong music on YouTube. You need to understand something. Using the wrong music can lead to 2 things. 1, a decrease in the amount of views that you're getting because you're not actually creating an emotional response between you and the viewer. Or secondly, you could be using copyright music, which is going to get your account demonetized or, worst of all, banned on YouTube. So you need to make sure that you go to the pinned comment below and sign up for Epidemic Sound today. Epidemic Sound is today's video sponsor, and they're giving you 30 days access to copyright-free music, and I never make a piece of content without first using Epidemic Sound for 2 reasons. 1, their sounds are absolutely amazing. You can filter by genre, or you can filter by the mood that you're trying to create, which makes it really easy to create emotional response between you and your viewer, and this is going to increase your views. But more importantly than that, I know that it's copyright-free music, so I don't have to worry about my YouTube channel getting deleted or getting demonetized because I took somebody else's music that I didn't have the rights to use. And I suggest that you sign up for Epidemic Sound too. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below and sign up right now. You're going to get 30 days free access, and it's going to lead to an increase in the amount of views that you're getting. Now this brings me to the length that you're choosing to create your content, and like I shared with you earlier, having just a 3 or 4 second difference in how long your video is could be the difference between your video going viral or your video flopping. You can literally have the same title, same description, same content, same topic, but if it's a little bit shorter or a little bit longer, it could be decreasing your views. So here are the 3 best lengths that you need to be creating your content right now. The first one, 12 to 15 seconds. The second, 24 to 30 seconds. And then finally, 55 to 60 seconds. The first 2 are responsible for the most viral posts, and then the third makes a bunch of other posts go viral. But I do want to warn you about something. You need to not only just use those lengths blindly, but you need to also take into consideration the topic of content that you're creating. Because even if you're sticking within the niche of fitness, guess what? If you create a video about biceps or triceps or butts, you're gonna have to use a different length for your content. So what I recommend that you do a search for whatever you're gonna be posting about on YouTube. You filter both by shorts, and for this month, you wanna look at at the most viewed videos and you want to see how long they are. Then you should be creating a piece of content that's on that topic with a better hook, with a better title, with a better thumbnail, but more importantly, make that content that same exact length, because at the end of the day, YouTube is classifying people not only by the type of content that they watch, but also how long the videos are that they're watching, and that's going to lead to a dramatic increase or decrease in the amount of views that you're getting. And this brings me to one of the most important myths that I've been hearing about a lot, which is that you should be putting your hashtags both in the description and the title of your content, and that's not necessarily true. And there are a bunch of other mistakes that you're making right now that I need to stop you from making. So there are 3 hard, fast rules that you need to be paying attention to when it comes to your hashtags. First and foremost, never use more than 3 hashtags. Secondly, only use hashtags that are relevant unless you're using hashtag short or hashtag shorts. And then finally, you need to be going after the biggest hashtags. Way too many people right now are using more than 3 hashtags. They're using irrelevant hashtags, or worst of all, they're choosing small hashtags. You need to understand something. What YouTube is going to do when you choose those different hashtags is they're going to determine who they're going to seed your content to. And if you don't know how this works, here's how the YouTube algorithm works. The YouTube algorithm, when you upload a short, if you don't have a big audience yet, is going to show your content to 250 to 1,000 people. Now, choosing the right hashtags, choosing the right title, choosing the right description is going to help YouTube find the correct audience for that piece of content. But if you do those things wrong, the wrong people are going to see your content. Way too many people are going to swipe away. They're not going to watch your piece of content, and boom, your video is going to die off and it's going to flop. And then it's going to lead you back to myth number 1, which is that you think you should delete the video, but that's not the case. Instead, you just need to make sure that you're choosing the right title, the right description, the right hashtags, and relevant things that are going to show your content to the right audience the first time, so that when you get those good metrics, YouTube pushes your video to millions and millions of people. And this brings me to the final myth that I hear, which is that the time that you post on YouTube doesn't matter and it doesn't impact your views. And if you want to know the 3 best times to post on YouTube, or more importantly, the 1 time slot that's responsible for the majority of viral posts on YouTube, well, please check out this video right here, because it's going to tell you exactly what you need to know on this topic.